Okay. Recording has started. So, what are we looking at the moment? Is this... Did you have another account, did you say? Hello?
Hello?
Did you have another account?
Yeah, I have 3 more.
Do
But
you
this is
play
my
on
main.
any of them?
No,
Okay,
only one game with my friends, but not
cool.
serious.
I mean, of course, just say if there's anything you don't understand
Okay,
when I say something.
I will try to speak fluently, but I don't speak much English.
No, it's fine. You're doing great
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay.
So, you told me you're on a team,
Yeah.
but all these different champions does not really make any sense in my head.
Mm.
I know they're sort of good in pro play, but why are we playing so many different champions? Are you learning in them at the moment, or did you feel comfortable with them?
Yeah, I'm trying to wait. Wait. To extend my champion pool. Okay.
Yeah,
And they say me that I need to learn assassins. And I'm
assassins.
trying to play assassins and mage. That I play so much mage control. Okay.
But which assassins did they tell you to learn?
Akali, LeBlanc, Echo, and just that. That's 3.
Okay. But what I don't get is why those champions. Akali is really bad at the moment.
Yeah. Akali, for me, I like it, and I play comfort.
Yeah.
Echo, I think it's good to.
I mean,
I
if
think
they
it's good.
really wanted you to play assassins, LeBlanc is fine. But I would probably make you learn to play Fizz, because Fizz can be very strong.
No.
Yeah, the rest is woof woof. I mean, do you know how to play Pantheon? You probably do.
I play good early, but mid game late, I don't know what to do.
Okay. Yeah. Echo, Fizz, I would say. Akali, don't waste time on her.
Okay.
She's really bad. Okay. So, do you know what these champions does? Wait, let me just check builds at the moment. So this is the game. This is all wrong. Why do you go Rod of Ages?
I was so tilted I was testing. Okay. This game was, I don't know.
Okay.
Was
So
testing.
what is the build that you normally go on Kershabaya?
Wait, I don't know the name in English. Wait, items.
It serves Embrace, right? This one.
Wait, yeah. The
And then
first thing that you
and then
always.
this one
Yes, and
upgraded.
then rely.
And then the Rylai's, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
I
fine if
never
you're
do. I
tilted.
never
Yeah,
do.
okay.
I never do.
But
This
the
this
cool
game was.
thing, yeah. The cool thing about having Sorcery Tree is that you can do shit that you normally wouldn't be able to do. So, if you pick Sorcery Tree, you can get Transcendence and 10% CDR scaling. Again, just tell me if you don't understand. Then, when you build Seraph's Embrace, you pretty much have the 40% in your build. Then you don't need to build any more items with CDR.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why you should take this first of all. You don't need double deficit. Plus, this one is kind of useless.
Yeah.
This guy, what does Nocturne do in lane?
Only pushing and roaming.
Yeah, he just ignores you and just pushes because his passive gives him like 100 health or 150 health per wave. So you can never really kill him. So therefore Scorch is bad, because we're not going to kill him anyway, so we might as well take Gathering Storm. But you should, in most cases, when you take Phase Rush, just take Gathering Storm.
Okay.
Airy, if you take Airy ever, Scorch is good because they synergize with each other, you know? They do extra damage.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like the taste of blood. I would rather have you go Eyeball Collection or Ghost Poro because on a champion like Cassiopeia, what do you do?
What?
What do you do as Cassiopeia?
I don't know. You can say.
So what does your Q do?
Take. Wait, I don't know.
The Q is like the small thing on the ground, right?
Yeah, I still life.
This one.
Yeah.
You put a small pad on the ground. If you hit them, you
Yeah,
gain
yeah.
movement speed, and it takes damage over time and gives you a passive which increases your E damage. Okay, your W does the same thing as this one, but it's just static, and they can move out of it, right? And they're grounded if they're inside it.
Yeah.
Now, your E and your R. Your R is just CC is like W, but your E in specific does extra damage if you hit your passive on them, but it doesn't just do extra damage, it also heals you more. So, if we take Eyeball Collection on Ghost Poro, we do more damage, but we also heal more. Taste of Blood is just not that good on that champion because you might as well take this and get almost the same healing because you get the extra healing, on your E from having that higher AP. You see?
Yeah.
It's like 24% of your AP or 20% of your AP is converted into extra health. And then on top of that, the 30 AP you get from here or here also converts into more damage here, here, and on your R. So it's a lot better than Taste of Blood.
Okay.
This is the same thing you, for example, do on Rise, because on Rise, AP is not just AP. AP is also mana.
Yeah.
So for example here, right? Rise build is sort of like Cassiopeia in a sense. Of course, you build Rod of Ages instead. But if we have Transcendence, again Gathering Storm, not this one, and have CDR per level, we only need to build this Archangel Staff, and then we have 40% CDR. Then we don't have to build any more CDR items, and then we can just go straight AP. We also do the same on Orianna. With the game you're showing me today, let me check where it is. Here. We should have here. If you're going Scorch, you should go Airy, but the good thing about Phase Rush here is that you're very easy time kiting these champions if you have Phase Rush, so Phase Rush is way better. Plus, Cassiopeia becomes very speedy Gonzalez when she hits her Q and maybe gets a Phase Rush depending if she takes Phase Rush or Conqueror. So it's a lot easier to kite her if you match her speed. So therefore, we should have CDR per level.
Okay.
And Gathering Storm, of course, because this doesn't do anything. Cool. You don't have TP. Is there any reason why you don't have TP?
I think in the Orianna game I was so gankable and I take the barrier.
Okay. Well, I can show you how you're not gankable. Cool. Perfect. Like here also, right? Like you don't really need Sonias this game. Sonias is kind of bad against their team. It doesn't really do anything. You're gonna die no matter what if you use Sonias. Right?
Yeah.
So if we had the 10% CDR per level and Gathering Storm again, we wouldn't need to buy this for the 10% CDR. Then we could just go more straight AP and scale faster. You do the same on Victor also. You get the 20% CDR in your runes, and then you can build like Lichbane and another item, which gives CDR.
Okay.
Of course, you don't go Ludens on Victor or Seraph's Embrace or any of those, because they're shit. It can work in team play, but it's not good in solo queue.
Okay.
Okay. Also, Orianna. Never go Luden's Echo on this champion. Why do you go Luden's Echo?
I think it's good item.
Uh-huh. But now, what if you took Seraph's Embrace, the same item as the one on Cassiopeia?
Yeah.
Your Q and W and E and R can be spammable then. You never run out of mana if you have that. Plus, you get a lot more AP because of this item. And the Luden's passive, you're already one-shotting wave, so you don't really use the Luden's proc anyway. Plus, if they ever dive onto you, they can't really kill you because you have the Seraph's Embrace passive. That gives you a big shield, right? And then again, like you have a huge mana pool from this, and like 100 plus AP from the item alone. Like it's so much better than this item in any way it could be. Okay, so always go Seraph's Embrace, or you can also go Hextech GLP.
Really?
Yeah, but Hextech GLP is for games where they have a lot of melee champions on the enemy team, so like the GLP is useful. Because like GLP, you need to like be in the cone, right? If we're here. Like if you use GLP, like it's a cone, right?
Yeah.
And if they're melee champions, they have a much higher chance of being in this cone when you fire it off, right? So therefore, GLP is a lot better if there's a lot of melee champions on the enemy team.
Okay.
And again, CDR per level in Transcendence, so we get 40% CDR for free. Perfect. Okay. When I first looked at the replay, I saw you had 10% attack speed. I was like, oh, hell no. Okay. So, why do we take perfect timing here?
For when Jax or Shaco comes to me, I press Zonia.
But do we need it?
Yeah.
No, we don't. We don't need it if we have 10% CDR, right? Here and here. Then we are not upgrading it anyway.
Okay.
If we are strong enough, you have to understand, right? Like there's runes like and items like Sonia's, right? Like of course Sonia's is a very, very strong item, don't get me wrong. But if you built Rabadons instead of the Sonias, you would probably one-shot all of them instead of needing to use the Sonias. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're just good at CSing and you kill people, then you get the Rabadons and the AP a lot faster, therefore you one-shot a lot faster than what you normally would do. That's also why you take the 10% CDR and Transcendence to get the 20% for free, so you can literally just go like straight second item Rabadons or something, and then not lose out on any CDR. It's very, very powerful, because when you have Seraph's Embrace and Rabadon's Death Cap, you have like 450 AP from 2 items alone. And then you have 40% CDR already on top of that with those 2 items alone. So that is very, very powerful. Okay? So what you should do is just take free boots, and then you can either go biscuits, or you can go time warp tonic. If you go time warp tonic though, you also need biscuits. So like biscuits is like a must, because you want the extra mana, right? Because this also gives mana from your regen and blah blah blah, gives extra mana for, like, it gives the missing mana, so your biscuits gives you extra mana. Okay?
Okay.
Time warp tonic is for if you're aggressive in lane, and of course Orianna is an aggressive champion in lane, you can't be very aggressive. So it's very important to have time warp tonic if you're like in a matchup where you fight a lot, for example, versus like an Echo or something.
Okay.
You don't really need it against Cassiopeia. You don't fight that much against that champion. But the time warp tonic is useful in this matchup because it gives you 5% increased move speed. So you can take time warp tonic. You can, like, in a sense, take Cosmic Insight, but it's just really bad. You might as well just take Magical Footwear and then just biscuits. Okay?
Okay.
And then 10% CDR and then Gathering Storm. then it should be a lot better. Okay, so we get into game. When you get into game, every time you get into game, you need to go straight out of base at like 015. I know you did it this game, but where you need to go is you need to go into this bush. The reason you need to go into that bush is because there. Is because if you stand here, you block the invade here and you block the invade here. So you don't need to have like coin flip whether your team or not stands here and then they get hooked because they come from here or they come from here, right? If you just stand in this bush from the start, they can't get through here and they can't get through here. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And that's just straight out of lane. And no, you're never gonna get caught out in this bush. Never. Never in a million years, because the way movement speed works in League of Legends is the more movement speed you have, the less movement speed infecting gives. So here, if we just check movement speed. Okay, if we go down. Here. If you have 415 or lower, no cap is applied. If you have 415 to 490, you only get 83% of the raw movement speed you would get. So for example, let's say that you have 420 move speed. That means that when you hit the 415 move speed, the 5 extra move speed you have is only 83% as effective as before. When you get to 490, it's only half as effective. So that's why Rammus doesn't run around with like 2000 movement speed every game he's played. Okay? So, since Home Guards level 1 gives so much movement speed to everyone, everybody's about equally as fast as the other. So that's why no matter what, if they're invading instantly here, you're gonna meet them here and you can just walk back to turret. So you're never gonna get caught here, walking straight into this bush when the game starts. You shouldn't be lazy though and just wait like, oh wait, now it's 0:30. I might as well walk now. Then you walk into the bush like 1 minute. Yeah, but then there might be someone there and then they can kill you or make you low.
Yeah.
And then you start lane fucked. So therefore you need to play the game when the game starts.
Okay.
Let's instantly in this bush. At 122, we need to go up here, through here, and then we need to put a ward down here.
Why 122?
Because when it's 122, those guys here are gonna go to the buff, or they're gonna leave here. They're not gonna defend at 122. If they're defending at 122, you of course just back off. But most people have already left at this point. Plus, if it's 122 and not later, you're still gonna get to mid-wave in time when the game starts. Because you literally just need to go up here. At 122, you go through here, you put the ward down, and then you just walk straight back to lane.
Okay.
The reason why we do this is because we see all this. And when we see all this, the jungler can either start here, and then go here, and then here, and blah, 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 blah. But no matter what, no matter which route they take, they will always be spotted on this ward.
Yeah.
And then we can look at tap and see, okay, we tapped. We see 16 CS on the enemy jungler. So now we know that they did probably like this, maybe this, and then walk down here. And then we can take a look at them and see, okay, how long is the buff timers and blah, 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 and see how long there's left on the buff timers. This ward is very powerful because if we know that the enemy jungler is here at a certain point, the other side of the map can play accordingly. So for example, if we see him here and then we see them take this, at like 2 minutes and 15 or something, just after they took the red buff. Our top laner now knows that he can just do whatever he wants because the jungler is gonna go bot side.
Yeah.
And it's the same here. If we see him go from here to here to here and then here, we know, okay, now our bot lane can be very aggressive. It also ensures that our jungler knows where the enemy jungler is, so he can either be on the opposite side or be on the same side and then counter gank or whatever. Cool. Why are you recalling? What happened?
I don't know what happened there. I think Shaco's W.
So, as soon as you have control over a bush, right? You don't have to be in the bush anymore because you know that you have control over it. So what you can do is you can fish for mana flow stacks level 1.
Yeah.
Mana flow is very, very powerful if you get it stacked up as fast as possible. So that's why, for example, when I'm on Victor or something, after I've gotten control of this bush down here, I just walk around here just to see if there's someone just standing outside or something that I can just Q or E. Because Victor is very reliant on his mana flow stacks, and if I can cheat lane by starting with 1 or 2 extra mana flow stacks from the start, I have to use them of that much less in lane.
Mhm.
It's the same with Orianna. When she gets mana flow stacked, fully stacked, she's very powerful. How much regen do you have?
1.4.
Yeah. So what does that mean?
I don't need to back.
Yeah, you're gonna get full health before.
Yeah.
So there's no need to backing here because now we just lost all the pressure we have.
Yeah.
Now we are conceding all this because you want to back for no reason. Because we're gonna get this mana back and we're gonna get this health back.
Hmm.
Now we are late to lane. No, we're not. We're in front of the minions, thank God. But again, imagine instead of being here, just recalled, we could have been here. All the way walking up here for the ward. We are not. We're stuck here because we just recalled for no reason. So now we can't get this ward down. And now we are sad. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you're on 90 ping. No, you're not. 70, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, Orianna, do you know how Orianna works?
Yeah.
How much have you played her?
Like 40 games.
30 games?
Yeah, 40 games, yeah.
Okay. Well, I already see a problem. So, Orianna, right, is a very powerful champion in the early laning phase. You do a lot of
Yeah.
damage when you get your spells off. So we need to put our ball down instantly.
Mhm.
Somewhere like here or here or here. We already showed that we want to lean to this side of the map. Now, we usually should lean to this side of the map because we have our ward here, right? So we are
Yeah.
pretty much gank immune if you just lean to this side. So we want to lean up here, and if we lean up here, the enemy champion is probably going to be somewhere down here.
Yeah.
So that's why we want the ball around here. Because then we have the ball between us, right?
Mhm.
And the enemy. So if they want to get to us, they have to go through the ball first. Also, you can make a triangle with the ball. Now, what is very useful with this champion in specific is like, she works a lot like Talia and stuff like that. She has a don't fuck with me zone. So do you know how long the Q radius is?
Yeah.
How long is it? Is it around here?
The first wave. Yeah.
Yeah, you can Q from here to here, right?
Yeah.
But the Q can be in this range.
Yeah.
So if you, for example, put your ball down here and you stand here, then you created a zone If she ever walks over this line, you just insta-Q her.
Okay, yeah.
If she ever walks over this line at any point in the game. So we need to get the ball down as soon as possible. Like here, we don't see her at the moment. There's no reason to auto-attack. Why we auto-attack the minions?
I wanna rush level 2.
Okay, but you just have to be one auto-attack ahead to get level 2 first.
Yeah.
Plus, you need to set up the creeps. You need to set up the creeps to kill them. Right now, we hit all of the minions. They're all in the same HP at the moment. So it's possible that we're not going to get all of them. So you either need to focus fire one down if you want to get level 2 first, or you just set them up so you, for example, hit this guy 2 times. Then we know that this guy is going to die first. Because we don't want to lose this CS. This CS is very important. We want to get all the CS.
Yeah.
We almost lost this. Okay, but at least we got our Q down now, you see?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me zone at the moment. If she ever steps over that line, you just Q her. Now, where the ball should be around here at the moment, not there. Because your Q at the moment does less damage if it goes through minions, right? So we don't want it to be in the minions. Plus, our E and Q range, no, our Q range is longer than her E and Q range. So we auto space her if we do it correctly. So having a ball up here is much better because then we can be a lot more aggressive. That was a bad Q. Here, what are you trying to hit here? If you go up here. So you want to hit her. How about you put your ball up here? Because if you have to understand, again, we want the ball between us and her, but we also want it close to the wave. If you put the ball down here, it's not close to the wave at all, no? So then we concede all of the pressure we just made in lane. What we need to do is we need to queue on top of them always if we want to queue them. We can't queue past them. Ever. It's very bad. You see, now she can walk up here and she doesn't lose anything because now the ball is so far away from her that she can juke it in time. Now imagine if we had the ball here, like I told you before, she would not be able to do anything. You would still be able to queue her. So your ball positioning is very bad. Here, there was a don't fuck with me zone. You could have done it a bit earlier. Here, Q's up again. Why are we standing in Narnia? We should be further up. We should already be here. Because now we are level 2, but we are not in range to QW her.
Yeah.
If we were already here, then we would have been in range to QW her right now. And that would have been free damage. You see? Now we need to... That's bad. We don't want to use QW if we don't hit both spells. Because we don't want to lose all our mana. Now you do have Corrupting Potion, so that's good. Here, don't fuck with me zone. You see? Right here, she's stepping over it at the moment. Why are we moving away? You see? This ball is out of your range, but you can queue it at the moment, so you can literally just queue it here. At the moment. You don't have to be scared of her. You don't have to walk away. You can just queue it to her. Because she's walking towards you. Now, I don't know why she's walking towards you. She wanted to hit a Q for some reason, but no minion is dying. And now we just reset our ball positioning. And now we put it inside the wave again. We should have it here.
Yeah, I want to push in that moment.
Oh, you want to push in? Okay,
Yeah.
so you go for cheetah run.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Well...
I think I want to buy bots.
Okay, that's fine. We miss cannon. Sad face. But if you want to recall, you should recall. Where are we going?
Yeah.
You see? This ward is useless. Imagine if we had the ward here, we would know where he is at the moment.
Yeah.
This ward doesn't show anything. We don't have... We can't... We're flipping at the moment whether we are going to spot him on this ward when the Scuttle spawns. But if we just put the ward down here, we would know if he would be either on the top scuttle or the bot scuttle at the moment. And then we could lean to the respectful side. Now, what if we want to put the ward down there? We should have put it in a different spot. We should have put it down here. Because if you put the ward down here, right? If we just go into Rift Kit, if we put the ward down here, we're only going to see to this bush. So he can walk through here and gank you still. So you have a false sense of security.
Yeah.
You can still get ganked. So therefore we need to put it here, because then we see all this and this. Then he can never gank you. And then we of course lean to the side we have vision. Plus our jungler at the moment, Lee Sin, is down here. So of course we want to lean to the side that he's on. See, he's right there. And you see?
Yeah.
If we just look at the bottom, it's dark. What was that Q? Okay, so you just tried to hit her with the Q for the mana flow, but you didn't hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, again, why is our Q not on cooldown? We should have it at the moment on the battlefield, right? We should have it here or here. Now, preferably, we have it on this side because she's on this side of the wave. So we put it right here, because then it's a shorter distance to her, as we talked about before.
Yeah.
But now we're pushing. Why are we pushing at the moment?
I wanna help listen.
Okay, but you already have priority. This wave at the moment, what is it gonna do?
Gonna push for me.
Yeah. So if we just leave these two waves, who is gonna have more minions?
She.
Yeah, her minions is gonna be, there's gonna be more of her minions, right?
Yeah.
But that means that she's gonna lose all the EXP and gold. So this is a perfect spot to just leave the wave. We can't push it. We shouldn't push it, because if it pushes to us, at some point there's gonna be more of her minions than our minions. And that means that she has lost more than we have. For example, if there's 5 minions here of ours and 8 minions of hers, that means that we're gonna get 8 minions of EXP and gold and she's only gonna gain 5. So therefore we just chill. Now we try and hit her for mana flow stacks, but we're scared. You see, this wave is fine. It's completely fine. It's perfect wave to go here on. This guy's a fucking G. Holy shit. He just gave you the kill, the red buff. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you need to pop a pod, because you're alone mana. Okay, and then you just hold the wave. Yeah, just E. Now imagine if we had TP at the moment, because we're not really using the barrier. Of course, Shakon can gank us, but where do we preferably want the wave to be?
What?
Where do we preferably want the wave to be? Do we want it to be in A, B, or C?
C.
In C. Yeah, we want it to be in C, right? So therefore there should be more of her minions. So that's also why we shouldn't touch the minions up here like before, because then it's gonna land around here. And this is the perfect spot, because then Shaco can't gank us. So we shouldn't kill the minions at the moment. We should just last hit them. You see, that was not a last hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see? Here. We are killing it.
Yeah.
We should kill it when they're this low. Because then they get to do more damage than our minions, and therefore the wave is not going to push back. Because now this wave is going to push back at some point. And now we just started pushing. Now, if we had TP at the moment, this would not matter. Because then we could just stay in lane as long as we want, and then just... What are we doing?
I don't know.
Okay, wait, we just go back a bit because we need to talk about this. If we are TP at the moment, we could just push this wave as fast as possible and not care about if she freezes it or not because we could just TP back to the wave. At the moment we have barrier, we are pushing the wave at the moment into a Shaco that just lost here, so he probably wants to look for gank soon because he just died. He just came back on the map. So we don't want to push the wave at the moment, but we are pushing the wave. Here we need to ping that there's a ward here. Do you have the areas warded ping?
No.
Sad. Okay. Wait, is he your pre-mate?
Yeah.
Okay, then I get it.
We aren't speaking, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't prefer speaking with my pre-mates either. Okay, so now we have a big wave. If we crash this as fast as possible and just kill these minions equally or instantly, she's not going to be able to retaliate and she is forced to let it push on the turret and then we just get a free recall off. So this is good. You just need to fast push it. Just use your spells here. This is useless.
In the wave, yeah.
This is useless. Because we would already be recalling and be here at the moment if we didn't go for that. We could have queued her. That's fine for the mana for stack. But we shouldn't have used the extra time going on her because we're going to recall anyway. So what are we going to use the damage for?
Yeah.
We could have been here. And now we'd already been base. If we didn't use those extra seconds, we would already be walking back to lane now. By the way, even though we don't go Ludens now. Now we go with tier build, right? With Cirrus and Brace, because we learned that. You still go Lost Chapter first because Lost Chapter is so strong. You still got that first item. You don't need to go tier first. Cool. We should also be looking at bot lane. What's happening at the moment? How low are the minions? I know they're recalling, but still. It's a bad habit not looking. Okay. Why are we pushing the wave at the moment?
See,
So, Cassiopeia recalled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Cassiopeia is recalled, here. Are you going to be able to push this wave under turret and let it all die before she gets back?
No.
Okay. How many minions? What is the fastest way of killing minions?
Can you repeat?
For example, if we say like there's 6 minions versus 6 minions and 6 minions versus 3 minions, who's going to kill each other faster? These guys, right? Because there are more. There are more minions. They're going to kill each other faster. So, if we just leave this wave as it is, she's going to lose more CS. All of these guys is going to die before she gets back to lane if we just don't touch the wave. And it's going to push to her no matter what. We can't change that. So, if we just don't do anything and don't hit the minions, then these guys are going to die because now she's probably only going to lose this and this. She's not even going to lose this. I hope you get punished for this. Yeah, you did. She just got 2 free EXP and gold. Because we pushed the lane. And now the wave is stuck in front of her turret because we didn't push fast enough. You see?
Yeah.
So now Shaco can gank us for free. Now imagine if we hadn't touched the wave, we would have probably 10 or 11 minions versus her 6 minions. Are she gonna be able to fight us? Not if we are Orianna, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we don't touch the wave either. Because then we can just crash the big wave and just go for another recall if we want. But now we're stuck in front of turret. I really hope you die at the moment. I mean, of course I don't, but... What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Just D4 things. Like, if Cassiopeia committed there, you could have died. She could just have flashed WU and then R into box from Shaco, and then you would be dead. But they're D4, brainless monkeys. So you didn't get punished, but it's still important, because if you don't see these things or don't learn these things, you're never going to get punished for it, and you're never going to learn from it. So that's why I need to tell you it now. Here, we want to, again, the ball.
Yeah.
We don't want it in the minions, because we want to fight her. We do a lot of damage at the moment after we get Lost Chapter. So, we want to do as much damage as possible. Plus, again, our range of influence is bigger than hers. So if we stand at the edge of her, for example, let's say that we're here, right? And she's here. Her influence zone is going to be around here. Do you know what that is? It's like where she can use her spells and R and shit. It's where she can do something, okay? But our zone is like here. So we can be outside of her zone, and then we can still use our own spells in our zone. That's why you counter her. You're a counter to Cassiopeia because you auto-space her. You just space her to death. If you're a good Orianna player, she's never gonna hit you. She can probably hit you with an E at one point or something, but she's gonna die before she ever hits a Q on you. Because your range is higher than hers. Okay. Now, if she had any brain cells, she could just have frozen the wave there. This is really bad. You see, if he just took these 2 minions and killed them, then he could tank these 3 minions, because the wave is here at the moment in the corner. So she just needs to wave like 10 seconds before the wave has arrived, and then she has a freeze in front of a turret. And then Shaco again can come for free ganks. But again, we don't get punished because we're playing against bad players. This is such a useless recall. There's no reason to get the boots. But again, we didn't get punished for buying the boots. Cool, so now we're pushing again. Okay, ball is in a good position. And then we fucked it.
Yeah.
Where did we want to be? A, B, or C?
The ball?
No, where do we want to be? Where do we want the minions to be?
In B.
No, in C. We want the minions to be at around C, right? Because then Shaco can't gank us, and then we can run her down. Because
Okay.
what is Cassiopeia good at?
1v1.
Yeah, but what does she need to be able to be good at 1v1s?
Ultimate W.
She needs distance. For example, if the wave is here, then she has all of this distance before you get to turret. If the wave is here, she has this distance before you're at the turret. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is no reason to push the wave. We want the wave to be on our side of the map, because then she can't run us down.
I wanna help in Drake. I don't know where is Shaco, and I wanna help in Drake.
Okay, but we have not used F keys to check how low the Drake is.
Yeah.
We're not looking at anything at the moment. You can say that you want to help a Drake, but what if it's dead now? If you want to help with Drake, that is sort of fine, but they're never gonna need your help. So now we just fucked our own lane. Because now she, again, if she had a brain, she could just have frozen in front of the turret. And then you would be in the same predicament as before. She just pushed the wave because she hit that auto, so it's gonna push to us. What do? We fight her because we want the wave to be here. Imagine if we go up and fight her, the wave is pushing to us. She's gonna have a wave stuck here where you just permafreeze an A, right? where she's this HP. What is she gonna do?
Nothing.
She's gonna get deleted from the game, right? So, again, we hit the Q on the minions. Motherfucker! Go up. What are we doing here? Go up, put the Q down.
Yeah.
There's no reason. You're not gonna magically get a free kill. Q beside the minions. So now she's forced into this pocket. Then you stand down here. You ideally want to be here at the moment, because you have your Lee Sin just down here if we look at the minimap.
Yeah.
And if she's down here, if you're down here, she's going to be up here, right? Because she wants to see us. And if the ball is here, you're just going to Q on her if she's ever going for the CS. And if she walks onto you, you have your Lee Sin right there. Now she's walking towards the Lee Sin. And she should dive this. Okay, well, you got the flash, that's fine. Now imagine if you got the flash, you use the ultimate. She's now 400 HP, but the wave is pushing to you at the moment.
Yeah.
Just imagine. Because you can't back at the moment, so there's no reason to push this wave. What are you gonna get? You can't get sorcerer shoes. You can't get tier. I know you're going Ludens, but still, you can't get tier. There's nothing to buy that's useful. You can go CDR boots. CDR boots is very, very powerful if you're snowballing. Please don't tell me you help him with this. Don't. You need to be at the wave at the moment. Why are we helping this guy? He's trying to lose the game at the moment. We do not help inters. Okay? Because look, Cassiopeia is 300 HP. Now she's getting to push the wave for free. What is this retard doing? He just made Cassiopeia get back into the game because you want to help him. Do this. What is this gonna do at 8 minutes? Yeah, you might get a couple of plates, but wouldn't it be nicer to like kill maybe the Cassiopeia and get a full turn?
Yeah.
You see? Now she gets to push this wave for free. Because she's not stopped at all. Now she didn't push the full wave because she like, what the fuck, man? If he's gonna die to the Shaco, then let him die. This is literally like, if I was this guy, yeah, you should lose this Rift Herald because you need to learn from this mistake. If I was this guy, I was just gonna let him die because he needs to learn that this was a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't learn that this is a bad thing to do, he's never gonna improve. He's gonna stay hard stuck D4 for the rest of his life. Or he's just gonna say, but a mid laner wins. Yeah, he should die. Well, he's just fake, I guess. But now, look at your wave. You just lost the full wave in mid lane, almost. You're gonna lose cannon. Yeah, you lost cannon. Because you needed to help him. Now, bearing in mind all the CS you've lost this game, you could be at around like 85 CS at the moment. Or almost 90. We would almost have Archangel then. We would be at like 1400 gold. Wouldn't that be a lot more than 1100? You see? And if we have more gold, we scale faster.
Yeah.
Okay, you get the blue buff. You have a human jungler, sort of. Besides inting your lane. But now, that blue buff is very bad because we want to recall at the moment. So what are we going to use the blue buff for? Because we're going to recall, we're going to use about 10 seconds to recall, right? So first we want to push the wave, which means we're not going to fight this guy with the blue buff. We want to use the blue buff on the wave. That means that we use about 15 seconds on the wave, right? Then we have about 10 seconds where we're recalling. And then we need another 20 seconds to get back to lane. How long is blue buff?
I don't know.
2 minutes. This
45.
is 45 seconds. So instead of having 2 minutes of blue buff, we now have 1 minute and 15 seconds of blue buff. Because we want to recall at the moment. Now, if we had been mid lane, stopped this guy from getting the free recall off, been in this HP, then this would be fine. But this is not fine because we had to help our donkey jungler take this Rift Herald at 8 minutes and then still lose it. Here. Mor, jeg er i gang med noget lige nu. Det er derfor, jeg bruger håndtegn. Jeg har ikke tid lige nu.
Men skal du ikke træne om onsdagen?
Jo, men mor, jeg er meget øm. Okay, sorry. Here. Q is coming up. Why are we standing this far back? She just used Q in the wave. Go up and QW her. You counter her. Why do we let the champion scale that you counter?
I think I was scared.
Of what? Shaco was at the ward.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have flash. There's nothing to be scared of. If you're scared, then you're gonna lose the game. Because you can't be scared in a counter matchup that's asking to not lose. Then you might as well pick something else. Like Katarina or something. If you're scared. Or Kali. KoKaXe. But now we are stuck in lane with 1600 gold because we need to use our blue buff. You see? That's what you should have done before. This was literally the line. Look here. This is what you should do.
Yeah.
This is what you should do from level 2. Or from level 1. Here, we put the ball down. It just took you 9 levels to understand. Here, we put the ball down. Now we have the line of influence, okay? And here, don't fuck with me, zone. If she ever goes into the zone, she's gonna be sad. Okay? If she ever goes into the zone. Let's see when she steps into the zone. Boom! Free QW. This is what you should have done from level 2. Also, if you had magical footwear at the moment, you would have gotten the boots. And not sit on this useless thing. Because imagine, if we had the ward where we, or the wave where we wanted it to be, we would never need to use this anyway. Then the extra movement speed, we wouldn't have had to use 300 gold on this one, right? Then we would have had our Archangel now. And we also wouldn't be stuck in lane, because we didn't need to back for boots then. Earlier. Control ward right there. I hope you saw it. Where are we going? You have 18, you have 1900 gold. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I know it's a free reset, but for fuck's sake, my man. Oh no, a free kill. I mean, I guess it isn't. Jesus Christ. You should die for this.
Yeah.
Because this is like complete int. Now, imagine if we had recalled instead of going top lane here and gotten 300 gold when we already had the gold for this item. Now Cassiopeia gets to do whatever she wants the next minute. Because we are in 30-second CD and we need to walk back to lane for 20 seconds. So now, being in the counter matchup, we just fucked our own lane. But hey, we got the Dark Seal, boys. Don't worry, we got the Dark Seal. Ah, and they just used Herald mid lane. If you had been alive, they would not be able to use the Herald mid lane. Tristana probably wouldn't have died. You see how things escalate?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. We won't look again on this at this descent, please. I cannot take this.
I die here. Yeah.
Oh no. What the fuck, man? Okay.
Sorry
Badly
for your
played.
eyes.
It's fine. You shouldn't even be here. You should be at the mid wave. Here,
They wanna.
he... Wait, he has ult again. Wait, that must be a bug.
Yeah, I was waiting for his ultimate.
That must be a bug. Give me a second. His ultimate is so long cooldown early game. Yeah, 130 seconds. You were just top lane. Oh, he didn't have... Oh, he didn't use ult in the dive. I see, okay. Now I get it. But still, it's useless anyway. We should be in the mid wave. How do we win games, my man? We win games by having a lot of CS and items, right? Because CS is items. Would we rather have the 100% guaranteed gold or the 50% we might get the kill gold? We probably want this, right?
Yeah.
This one up here. Now, this could be a free kill. You need to walk forward. You get eat by... Let me see. Hello, Moon. Okay, so you get slowed by this guy. What you should do at the moment... You know that he's gonna ult you, right? Because he wants to ult you. If he ults you... Now, he doesn't use ult here. He uses W here, so you know that since he has used W here, he wants to use ultimate. Because what does his ultimate do? It either slows or it stuns, right?
Yeah.
And it's a guaranteed stun no matter, or a guaranteed slow no matter what. And if you're slowed, you're a lot easier to hit. Right?
Yeah.
So, what we need to do, we need to wait until she uses ultimate before we use our Q, because we want to use our W on ourselves at the moment. So if she ultimates us, then we have the movement speed. Now we could do this another way. We could just QW her, or we could Q her. If she uses ultimate, then we E back and use R. Because again, as you remember before, your range is higher than hers, right? Your range is a lot bigger than hers. So we can stand outside of her range. I know this is not her real range, but it's just to demonstrate, okay? We could stand outside of her range and still just hit her with Qs, because she's gonna die from Qs. Your Qs does 200 damage at the moment. Or something like that. Yeah, 160. Jesus Christ. And you would have died there.
Yeah.
If we used W on ourselves. Okay?
Yeah.
Now... Oh, we would have boots now. Imagine if you had magical footwear at the moment, not this useless item. You didn't even use it. Then we would have had sorcerer shoes now. But hey, we got an M-tome, baby. Instead of more mobility, we got an M-tome. Cool. Hello? At the moment? She's inside. Walk up and queue. Oh. Oh, she is 400 missing HP. You're 50. She has no potions, as I can see in the corner. I don't think she has potions. I think that's an amp tome. You have corrupting potion. Why are we scared?
Yeah.
You see? What are we doing at the moment? Are we trying to get the turret? You don't do damage to the turret at the moment. Are we trying to help the Inting Lee Sin? I don't know, maybe. But why wouldn't we just let the wave push to us again? and just have a permafreeze in the mid lane and get the guaranteed kill on her with the Lee Sin when she walks up. Because funny enough, Lee Sin can ward jump here, walk behind her, ult her into the tower. Now she's up here, so he needs to do some ooga booga shit over this wall if he wants to gank her. Or be like Grypex and waste his flash. We want to be able, like when we play, right? We want to manipulate our teammates into playing better, because if we manipulate them into playing better, we're gonna win more games, right?
Mhm.
If we had the wave here at the moment, her 500 HP instead of whatever this abomination is at the moment, Lee Sin would have such an easier time ganking you, and that would boost his morale because then he thinks he's faker. Ganking someone that you set up for, right?
Mhm.
Then he's gonna play better. You're gonna get fed because you're gonna get the kill on this guy, and then you win the game. You see, he wouldn't be able to gank you there if the wave wasn't in a shit spot. So now you're half HP, no ultimate. Now this, oh my god. If you didn't touch the wave, he could just have froze on you, and then you could never walk up to the wave. Then you're forced to recall and lose the next wave, which is down here. Because if you ever walk up to the next wave, Shadow is going to kill you because you are this HP and you have no ultimate. Or you're forced to use flash. Now imagine if we had the wave right, everything was cool, then we didn't need barrier. Then we could have TP because we didn't need these extra combat stats in the game, because we would be further ahead, more CS, better items, right? Shadow wouldn't be able to gank you. Then you could have TP, and then you could actually split push in the late game. Or have a lot more freedom of what you want to do later in the game. Now you're late to the wave again because your Lee Sin wants to give you the blue. You just lost 2 minions, I think. Nah, but what is this, man? Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, we just go here. Okay, thankfully he killed them both and survived. I'm not gonna look at that. What I just saw is not. I never want to see that again. Okay. This is a greedy recall position from you. You see W there, so you know they're probably going to mid lane because he's this HP. You need to walk here and recall. You can't recall here. This is just stupid because look here. You could have already been back now if you just walked here from the start. You could have already recalled and been in base now. But now he's 7 seconds behind again. And now we could already be walking to lane, getting the next wave. Here, now you're losing minions you could have gotten. If you weren't so slow. It's good to use W to lane. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. No, auto attack, man. Okay, here, right? Put the ball up here. Something. Here or here or here. So she's forced to walk through the ball if he wants to get to this. She just used poison, as you can see. And what does that mean? What does that mean?
I have pressure on him. She lost CS.
Yeah, but it's gonna push to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what if you don't hit the wave and just let it push to us again? It's funny how many times this game it's gonna happen. That you get a free, you know, freeze on her that we just fuck up because we want to go for the Drake, I guess, when Lee Sin is in base.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, because here, if you didn't hit these minions, he would lose the cannon. But now, let's see. Oh, he just got the cannon. Because we pushed away. Now, at least what you could do is take these up in this corner.
Good morning.
Hello. We're coaching at the moment.
Okay.
Okay,
May I stay here then?
you can stay. You just need to be quiet.
Sure.
Okay. Wait, what happened? This would have been dead at the moment. Let's see where Lee Sin goes, if you would take this. Oh, he's going bot lane. Now imagine all the time he would be bot lane at the moment, or just jerking off in this bush, or whatever. This would be on cooldown and respawning.
Yeah.
You see?
Hmm.
Now we are going into this bush where the fuck... You need to die. Ah, but... Oh... You should never do this. Now you just wasted your flash. It's fine to get the kill, but now we don't have flash. If you've done all the things in lane, right? And be here. If you are here at the moment with the wave, done all the things, punishing her when she walks up because she's walking into the don't fuck with me zone, right? You would not need to use the flash there to get the kill. And she would not be ahead in CS, by the way. You would be 160 CS at the moment. At least. But now we are helping with Drake. Let's go, boys. Where could we be at the moment instead of being a Drake?
Pushing mid lane.
We could be
Or-
pushing mid lane, or we could be in base, spending our 2,000 or of 1,250 gold, right? Now imagine if we didn't have this stopwatch at the moment. We could have built a needlessly large rod for this gold. Also, you wouldn't be if you had Archangel at the moment. But hey, thank God Plants is in the game.
Plants are cool.
Yeah, but it's kind of bullshit. Cool. Now we just lost to CS, because we are cool gamers. Okay. Okay. Recall? Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, a bit late. About 2 waves late. But we did recall. We did, in fact, recall. And then we are building fucking Sonya's Hourglass. Imagine we would be at like 37% CDR at the moment if we have the 10% scaling CDR, right?
Mhm.
We didn't need to build this. And we could almost have Rabadons at the moment.
Yeah.
And one-shot the Cassiopeia. Wait, let me just check. 300 gold, 600.
Who are you coaching by
We
the
would
way?
be about 400 gold short of Rabadons at the moment. Now imagine if we had the 50 more Seers, then we would actually have Rabadons. You see? I'm coaching mid laner, KoKaXe.
KoKaXe.
Good luck, KoKaXe. Be patient
Hello.
with this guy. He's good. But you need to be patient.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna draw poop this time.
I hope so.
Cool. Okay, useless ward. Why is it useless?
I wanna back now. I wanna push or move, and I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay, so if we don't have this ward here, we don't think about this. This is not here at the moment. We don't see this. We never warded, okay? We never warded.
Okay.
Now, in this lane at the moment, what do you do against Cassiopeia? You're Orianna. What do you do at level 13 against Cassiopeia? Now imagine if you also had Archangel Staff or Seraph's Embrace and then Rabadons. What do you
Wanna
do at the
fight-
moment?
Fight her?
You fight her and you push her in, right? You have a lot more wave clear than she does. So you always have the priority in mid lane. So why are we using a ward here when we are gonna push her in? That doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Because she's gonna be stuck on the turret no matter what. So this ward is useless. So we might as well have it here or here and then just lean to one of the sides so Shaco can't gank us, right? Now we see our Lee Sin topside at the moment, so what we do, we put the ward down here so Shaco can't come from here, and then if it ever goes wrong, we just walk to our Lee Sin.
Okay.
Then we stand here. We stand right here at the moment. Don't care about this. This doesn't matter at the moment. We stand here in lane. We have the ward here. Because we lean to the side of our vision. In mid lane, usually you lean to one of the sides, okay? We usually lean to the side where we either have vision or our jungler. Because technically our jungler is vision, sort of, right? You know there's no one where the jungler is. And believe it or not, we just saw Shaco coming from this side. It's good that we're on this side of the map. God, AP Shaco is so useless. What you also could have done this game if you had Rabadons, you could have sit on one null magic mantle, and then the Shaco and Cassiopeia would never be able to kill you. Just like early game, just buy a null magic mantle, don't upgrade it, just sit on it. It's a very useful tactic. Here we are losing a wave mid lane because our jungler is Ooga Booga at the moment. We didn't even get an assist. And now we're losing all the wave in the mid lane. You just lost 2 milliminions because we wanted to fight for a kill we didn't even get an assist on. And this is very unfortunate. The wave would already be done, killed at the moment, and we wouldn't die here. If you, okay, I was about to say if you survive this, you're next level genius. Okay, this would never happen.
Press, breathe. Breathe.
AP, mixed damage. Has Nash's 2, does a lot of damage with W, his passive does AP damage. AP damage. This guy also does a lot of AP damage because he has Wit's End and his ultimate does the on-hit AP damage. So, what we are building Sonya's against is what? What are we building armor against?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. I see.
This could have been a Revenant. And a normal magic mantle. And another Needy Large Rod or something. With the extra gold. Now, if you're TP at the moment and not barrier, useless barrier, we would be able to be in a side lane at the moment.
Yeah.
And if we were able to be in a side lane at the moment, we could take this grump on the way, so we'd gain more gold for this, and also take this wave up here. If you see Malphite mid lane, just go on a side lane, because we don't want to share EXP and gold. And now Lee Sin just took all the EXP off the wave. But your premate is really trying to win the game at the moment.
Yeah.
I know I'm not here to shit talk him, but he's really trying to lose the game. You should probably I'll upload this to YouTube. Send him this and then show him how fucking AP he is. and you'll understand. No flame, but I need to check. I need to check. No flame, of course.
Yeah.
Musle.
Never.
This is the guy, right?
Yeah, I don't play more with him.
Ah, well.
Ah.
Well. Well, isn't this a bit unfortunate? To be 52% win rate. He is the most inconsistent player I've ever seen.
You haven't seen me then.
I have. But why is OBGG so
And how
like
you
it?
dare?
I don't know.
How you dare call someone inconsistent when you see me?
Yeah. Okay, so why are we mid lane at the moment? If we're 4 mid lane, Malphite is top. What happens at the moment? We're 4 people sharing EXP, right? And gold. And no one is taking this.
Yeah.
So we are losing out.
Oh. DNA special.
Yeah, but this is EOS Diamond 4. Cool. Wait, how long is this game? But this game should already be over. I'll skip a bit, because this is pretty much useless. You're just running him out mid lane for no reason. You should be on a side lane, just perma-splitting. For the last 5 minutes. Here, like, you should do what Tristana is doing at the moment. Just take all the camps. Because Lee Sin is not gonna scale, you're gonna scale. Who's gonna carry the late game? You are. You do the damage, he does the utility Lee Sin thing. So therefore, you take his camps. I have a coaching session on my YouTube channel for a team. You should probably take a look at it with your team.
Can you send me your YouTube channel?
I will.
Advertisement time.
No, it's not. It's for his own best. Whoa! Nice music. Here. Oh shit.
Yeah.
This one. 3 hours long. Damn, there's a lot of shit you can see with those guys, huh?
Okay.
Ah shit, wait. That is not the right thing.
Thank you so much.
Here. Let's see. If I do this. Perfect. Yeah, and then you can see this.
Okay.
You just watch this with your team. You're probably gonna gain 5,000 elo. No biggie.
Okay.
Okay. Jax is just TPing in. Kinda running it down a bit. Kinda sprinting it. Now, my man here. Yeah, he's kind of sprinting in a bit. Now, imagine if we had Rabadons,
I win the game. Yeah.
Sorcerer Shoes, Archangel Staff, which is Seven's Embrace at this point, Oblivion Orb, and maybe a Haunting Guise. Maybe. Imagine if you had those items at the moment. This guy would already be dead. This guy would be dead and not alive at the moment. This guy would already have damage on him because you didn't need to use the extra Q on the Cassiopeia. You would not need to use Sonya's there, so this guy would die easily. You see? He would have already been dead now. But we are building items not to lose the game, rather to win the game. You see?
Yeah.
Here, you're not gonna end the game at the moment. Just let Malphite go mid lane. Now we further our lead. We go in their jungle, and now we take all their camps. Just go in their jungle, take all the camps, or move top lane. There's a lot of CS there. Or push this wave in. Do something. This is not doing something. Because the Malphite can take the turret on his own, and you're not gonna take it, you see? So this was just a waste of time. You could have had the raptors at this moment, or you could have had the wolves at this moment already walking down to the blue buff. But now we are mid lane, no HP, just used our flash and died. When we could have been alive with our flash getting the blue buff. I know it hasn't spawned yet, but still, you know what I mean. So now we died for no reason. Here, push the wave. We don't know where they are. Cool. The rest of the game is just coin flip.
Mm.
What is your
Coin.
name?
He's marching.
Mine?
Yeah, your
In
name.
Discord.
I need to find your GG. Boop. Wait.
It's not a name. It's so-called in-game nickname.
No, but guys, honestly, look at this. Wait. Look at this. You need to see this. Look at this, man. Look at this guy. Look how happy he is. Look at this guy. Oh shit, that's the wrong thing.
Thank you.
Look at... Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, we can just do that. But look at it. Look at him. Look how happy he is. Just jumping around. Ah, but it's so cool. Okay. KoKaXe,
And then,
you're now invited to a 1v1. Now you take the right runes and you play it like a real game. I'll play Cassiopeia, you play Orianna, and then we'll switch roles afterwards. aka you're Cassiopeia and I'm Orianna.
He never did that with me.
No, because you're an ADC. I don't give a shit about you.
Special.
Fuck you, man.
Suspicion has been activated.
Okay. It's for 1v1. I think this is okay.
Oh, this is a tragedy. This is a tragedy of the maximum scale.
Okay, I win.
Oh, you win now because you have the right runes.
I win.
Jeez. Jeez Louise.
What his rune now are?
It's the right runes.
Oh no, I don't know.
Jeez. No, you should have face rush. No, this is not right.
Why not? This is for 1v1.
No, you should have real runes for a real game. I just told you, man. Why do you have... You're not gonna learn anything from this. Just Alt F4, Alt F4. Over, start over. We're not playing one... But my man, when you play the game, right? When you're playing 1v1s with me, you're here to learn the game, right? Why the fuck are you playing to win the 1v1? You might as well take fucking Exhaust and Ignite then.
Can leave the game.
It's a real game. Did you leave?
Okay.
Okay.
No, I can't. Wait.
You can't leave, just Alt F4. Hi, caramba. Okay.
Caramba!
We need some music in the meantime to calm us down a bit.
Give me those hot chicks
Oh.
in Asia.
No, they're copyrighted.
Seriously?
Yeah. No, I mean the music they're dancing to is copyrighted. Ah, jeez. But why is it still reconnecting? Have you not left the game?
Yeah, I'm left.
Okay.
I have slain an enemy. Call me daddy.
Try and reconnect.
It's a bug that happens, I think.
Yeah, it's bugged. You have to wait a bit.
Yeah, I know I have to wait a bit. Just reconnect to the game because we need the game to actually start.
Nice.
Nice to just smack his ass, mate.
No,
Good
we're
job,
not gonna play
KoKaXe.
this. Okay, so now the game started. Now you leave. And I'll take a sip of my cola, aka water. A sip of cola.
I am retarded. Evelyn bited. My ass so hard. Holy fuck it.
Fuck you.
Love you too.
Okay.
Just say nice words to Fred. He's insecure bastard. He needs
I
to
am.
be-
Oh wait, what was the name? KoKaXe, right? Or something?
Yeah. Like.
Oh.
like the
Wait, KoKaXe. That was it.
Cock.
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 Something that you
It's
don't
TOS chat. Stop. Where's Kishmaya? There. Okay, are you ready? Do you have the right runes now?
I'm ready, boy.
Perfect, then I can stop the music for the time being. But these chromas are so bad.
Mam tak samo jak ty. Can I sing you guys?
No.
Okay, okay. Are we smurfing a bit in Pistol now? Okay, you have face rush. Okay. Smurfing a bit, I see. And you have TP. Ah, but it couldn't be more perfect. Holy shit.
Why do
Also,
people play set support? I don't understand.
I fucked that up.
also, my man, it's like a real game, so you can recall and shit.
Okay.
It's like a real game. You need to learn something from this. It's not 100 CS wins or first kill.
Okay. I'm nervous.
You don't have to be
And
nervous. Just do what you need to do.
Like there is a jungle. I did it, boys.
I would actually. Wait, what rune? What inspiration runes do you have?
The magical footwear and biscuits.
Nice. Okay, we're smurfing.
Okay.
Okay. Shilling a bit. Ah, motherfucker. Bruh.
Holy
off.
fuck.
It's fine. You're just a bit insecure. You're just a bit insecure. Just a bit. You see how strong your champion compared to mine is at level 1. Now, I could have taken E, but it doesn't matter. You just gave me a free mana flow. See? Also, my man, why are you not going to the warding spot? I told you, it's like a free game. Oh, real game. You see? Nice, good job. You're a lot more aggressive now. Now, you just need to hit your shit. See? Try again. You're doing a lot better. You just need to not completely int it. Like you're doing at the moment. But it's good. Okay, good. Okay, nice. Good, good.
Okay, I'm faker.
Okay, that was not good. That was good. You just zoned me off for CS, by the way. You're doing a lot better. Already. Okay, I needed to check if you actually tried to go for that. That's good. It's fine if you didn't miss it, as long as the intent was there. You see now how piss easy this matchup is, if you're actually doing it right?
Yeah.
Now you're getting a bit low on mana, so it's good you have biscuits, you see? Ah, but it's just all coming together now. Imagine if you have the 5% and the free stopwatch. That would be really useful at the moment, as we can see. We don't have any pots, my man. We need to be a bit careful.
I should reset.
You should have recalled
Yeah.
instead of trying to push the wave, because now I recall for free and you are stuck in lane. You could have TP'd back before, and then I wouldn't be able to push this wave in. You see? But you're already doing a lot better. It's improvements already. Wait, what? Why am I stuck? Okay. Just stop walking. It's really cool. Yeah, you should TP. Or, no. I mean, you can TP, it's fine, because then you force my TP, sort of. If you're TP'd instantly and didn't waste your time, you forced me to TP, but now I don't need to TP because it's pushing into me anyway, okay?
I wish there was a tool in practice tool to play 1v1 and to be able to turn back the time. You know what I mean? Like 10 seconds and
Yeah.
everything is back. It would be really good to learn shit.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the same. Okay. Okay, I wanna see. Okay, good, good. I walked into that to see if you did it on purpose. Good. A lot better. Now, check my items. I have double orange, you also have double orange. So we have both very strong at 1v1 at the moment.
I fucking hard-coded this game.
Okay. Nice, good job. That was very nice, very clean. Good spacing in front of the turret. Oh, that was not clean. How close are you to Lost Chapter?
Here.
My man?
Wait, I need 500.
You need 500. Okay.
Yeah.
We play until Lost Chapter because after Lost Chapter this matchup is unplayable for me. Okay? Then there's no need to like play anymore. But you're so fucking fast, man. What the fuck? Where are you going? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay.
No flash. You see? You need to be on your toes.
Yeah.
Now you just lost the whole wave. When you're not playing against bad players, you need to be at 100%. All the time. You should also do it against bad players. Because then it's just that much easier. Okay, do you have lost chapter now?
No.
Okay.
I need 300.
Okay. You're really easy to predict, my man. Okay, good. You're actually using your Q at the moment. You wouldn't have done that last game. Nice, good job. Okay. Now we do it again. From the other side.
Okay.
Why is eyeball better than taste of blood? Because, okay, butt sack. So, on a champion like Ryze, right?
Yeah.
AP is not just AP, because AP converts into mana, which then also converts into AP. That's why you, for example, take Ghost Portal or Eyeball Collection on Ryze. Because AP is not just AP. It's the same on Cassiopeia. AP is not just AP on Cassiopeia. AP is also healing on her E.
Mm-hmm.
But we talked about that earlier. Cool. KoKaXe.
Nice.
Okay, we got it. Okay, I'm playing Orianna now.
Okay.
Now, you need to get very good at auto spacing. The auto spacing is what is gonna make you go from Pislow, aka Diamond, to above Pislow, aka
Yeah.
Grandmaster Challenger. Okay?
Yeah.
That's when you see good players playing, they move differently, okay?
Yeah.
I try to bait out spells and shit when you played, and you're pretty easy to predict where you're gonna push it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to get a lot better than that. But doing 1v1s with high elo players helps with that a lot. Okay, round 2. Do you have eyeball collection?
Yeah.
Or ghost portal, it doesn't really matter.
No.
Alright, it's fine. It's fine. If you have one of the two in Revenant Thunder, that's good. And do we have 10% CDR scaling?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Let's go. I go to master.
Smurfing a bit at the moment.
And why? How you know too much?
Huh?
How you know too much?
How I know
Okay.
so much? Or what?
Yeah.
I know so much because I've played the game and I have good friends.
Okay.
And I'm high elo myself to a certain extent.
Okay. I have eyeball collection and revenues hunting.
Pog, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Okay, so now I have control over the bush. Right? So now I look to fish for the mana flows.
I don't want to fight with you. I lose 1v1. Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, good. You dodged that Q well. Nice. Good auto spacing. You're doing good. Now look here what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just matching your basic attack. I'm not pushing the wave. I just want to push it slowly. Okay.
What's more good? I push wave or poke you?
You cannot push the wave against me anyway, so it's better that you go for Qs and shit.
Okay.
Now, why do you think I'm okay taking this trade in the moment, even though I'm getting hit by all the Qs?
Yes.
Because you're losing XP and gold. Plus, Cassiopeia doesn't really do a lot of damage early game. Not without a E at least. That's why I'm fine with doing that trade. Because you just lost a lot.
Yeah, I see.
Nice Q. But now the problem here for you is that you have no mana left. And you see? So in a game where you would play, you would probably push the wave here as Orianna. But what I'm gonna do is just fin the wave and just let it push to me.
Yeah.
You're no mana. Now I have complete control over the lane. So now you're forced to TP. Now imagine if you were like this Cassiopeia in the other game and had barrier, you would be completely fucked.
Yeah.
You see?
I like it. Yeah. And you constantly okay, yeah, I see.
Greedy recall.
Yeah.
So now I could just recall like you.
But I don't need to TP and you, yes.
What?
Fuck you. Okay.
See, it's still frozen in front of the turret.
I see. Yeah.
Now, when you get higher elo, I would probably take Time Warp Tonic in this matchup. Because as you see, we are actually trading a lot. To a certain extent, right? And if we have Time Warp Tonic, we're doing a lot more damage. Because then we get so much more effective health, right? You went inside the zone. You need to not get hit. You have no mana, my man.
Yeah.
Oh, but Jesus Christ! Biggest minion block I've ever seen. Okay. Pushing waves at the moment. Chat. You see there?
Okay.
The ball was behind
Yeah.
you, but I could still Q you, right?
Yeah.
Ah, but that's so bullshit, actually.
But now the lane is good for me. You can
Yeah, if I don't get to push the wave in time.
Okay.
And now it's bouncing to me.
Yeah.
But it's not that bad for you. It is not that bad. Because it's not a cannon wave. Now, you recalled perfectly because you recalled on the cannon wave. I didn't. And we're not pushing the wave. Jesus Christ, you're making me losing CS. Who are you? Who even are you?
And D4.
Ah, not after this. But
Hey, misclick. Oh, what the fuck?
well. You should just walk around the ball there.
Yeah, but I forced you to double. It's not good.
Yeah.
You lose so much mana.
I mean, my man, if I had Time Warp Tonic in the other thing, I wouldn't. Now you have no mana.
Now I go for. Oh. What minute? Ah, okay, I have plans.
Here, I can just recall again. It's pushing to me, as you can see, right?
Yeah, but you lose CS in here.
Do I?
I take plans.
Oh, you took the plant, you motherfucker! Ah, okay.
100.
Fucking 200 years exactly. Jesus Christ.
Now what? You lose CS?
Yeah. The plants are so balanced, man. Now that is a good ward you just put down. Because I'm gonna push you in, most likely.
Okay, my boy.
Okay. You're doing good.
It's a cannon wave. Okay.
You're doing a lot better than before.
Yeah, I have a good coach.
But it turned on target champions only, so I lost the minion. Shit game. You see, I didn't push the wave. Because I couldn't push it in time before you came back, so then you lost 3 millies. But you're doing so much better now. Who are you?
I don't know.
Oh, that was kinda int. Now you don't have Q. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, good.
I know you will flash, but I don't touch the key.
I mean, you just used your flash. And if you know I'm gonna flash, then why do you walk up? Okay, we can just leave now.
Okay, I see.
Perfect. Cool. Let me see, is there anything else at the end?
No.
Do you have any questions?
No. All very clear.
And how? When were you playing? In 40 minutes, no?
Yeah, in 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just want to say good luck then.
Okay, thank you.
I
Thank you
will
for the
stop the
class.
recording